Okay, so welcome back to another episode of More to the Story. I'm excited because these are like my closest girlfriends here.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey.
Oh wait, are we gonna get in
was
trouble
a
for
good
using this
friend.
song?
Road and back again.
Wait,
no.
wait, are we gonna get in trouble for using this song? Like, stop,
Oh.
shut up, just hum it.
I feel like Tahir would be the first one to.
We just gonna edit. We just gonna make it all.
The beauty of editing.
Yes, no,
We just gonna
nothing
make it
that has
our own.
happened for the past 5 minutes is getting edited
That's
out.
one in the
Oh,
trailer.
Oh
It's-
no.
But I'm Farrah Moore, and these lovely ladies, starting from my right, this is Jennifer Odiko Ray,
Hi, I'm Jen.
Jenny from the block.
Yes.
This is Io Cherry. Chef
Hi.
Io, I'm sure y'all seen her quite a bit on
She's a
Tahir's.
superstar.
Thanks, friend. You know, I be cooking away.
And Kendra Green. She's my oldest LA friend. Like,
Realtor
we
extraordinaire.
met shortly after I moved here, and we've been rocking
Me too. I
together.
just got here too then.
Yep. We
Aw.
moved here around the same time, met, and we've been rocking ever since. And then came Jen, then came Io, and this is us. Oh my gosh, you guys are getting a peek at this is personal. Wait, stop the recording. This is private.
This is
This is
personal.
private. These are my people.
This is personal.
They're mine.
Yes, huh?
Have you listened to the other episodes? This is personal.
I don't listen.
Oh, okay.
I don't listen.
I just say
just say
words. I just say words. Oh my goodness, but I'm so excited to have y'all here. Thanks. I literally just texted them last night because I was like, I really want to do 3 episodes. Friends, busy, and everybody showed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky you.
She was like, I like that journey for you.
I love this journey. I love this journey for us.
For us.
This
Yeah.
is so great. Okay, so we're gonna kick it off with a disturbing DM, y'all. This one's a good one, and I can't
God.
wait.
scared.
I
Jesus.
cannot wait. It even comes with backstory. Do you hear me?
Oh,
There's-
so this is a whole thing.
This is a whole thing.
Yeah.
You gotta get
But wait,
ready.
is this sent by a stranger?
This is a stranger.
Okay.
Sent this to me because I asked them to.
Okay.
They did ask for these.
Okay.
I asked for
Okay.
this. So this person, I'm only going to use your first name because you didn't tell me I couldn't. Kyla, backstory.
Okay.
This is from a while back, almost 10 years ago, but it's crazy. These are her words. I used to live near Detroit. I went to a club one night, and this dude by himself at the bar struck up a conversation with me. We chatted, and he was telling me how it was his birthday, and he had invited all these people to come celebrate his birthday, and nobody showed up.
Red flag.
LOL, that should have been my first clue.
Red flag. I don't like it.
Facts. It's like, so no one showed up. You know what? I shouldn't be here
So
either.
the
No.
people who know you don't like you.
Nope.
Great.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah,
if they
that's a good point.
exist.
Yes, or if you're just lying to me, no matter what. There's no
Red
no
flag.
good way out of
I
this.
don't like
Okay.
But anyway, so anyways, back to her. Anyways, I felt bad for him and chatted with him for a while. I friended him on Facebook. When he asked to stay in touch, then this DM comes and there's an attachment.
She asked to stay in touch, right?
Huh? He asked to
He
stay
asked
in
to stay in
touch.
touch.
And so
Okay.
she was like, oh, Facebook is,
Yeah.
neutral ground,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
She
Okay.
felt bad for him, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she definitely did.
That's safe. Don't give a number.
Yeah. But, okay. So, we'll call him M. M says, am I ever going to see you again? I was really feeling you that night. You're just my type. He gives his number. Kyla, sorry, I don't know how to say this, but I'm not into guys with kids. M, I'm 34. How many guys are you going to find my age without kids? I'm not like these other guys out here that have kids running around that don't know who their daddies are. I don't have a woman or a social life because I choose to be a full-time dad and step up. I haven't had sex in 2 years. I only been out twice in the past year and a half. I've had just one date. Don't punish me because I choose to do the right thing. Daddy got to have a social life too.
That was defensive.
all,
He really unpacked on her ass.
When
Like,
you share
that was
that
a lot.
much, anybody that shares that much information unsolicited super early,
Yeah.
they
Right.
crazy.
He has anger issues or some type of
They-
impulsive issues.
yes.
And
All
to
of these
quote
things.
my good friend to hell, fuck them kids. About your plight.
Yes.
Don't bring your
They're
hatred
kids.
children into this motherfucking positive space.
Don't be mad
We're
at me
not gonna
because you
do that.
chose to breed.
We're not gonna bring.
Kids are annoying.
Ayo fucking hates children.
She doesn't
And
hate
we
them. She
all
likes
have
my kids.
I love.
She
No,
likes-
you all don't have kids,
My kids
The
are
same
small,
age.
which is the worst
and
kind.
Ayo loves my kids, but she also hates them. And it's like it's because they're small. I think not because of who they are.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they aren't anyone
I mean,
yet.
just like I told
They know they
Kendra,
have
like
personality.
Well, Ava does.
Personality.
Ava
like I
does
told
have
Kendra,
personality.
you have a kid. You got 5 months of me being extremely great friend, but then kids, they get to moving around too much and breaking things,
Yeah.
and I have to tap out till the kid's like 12.
Yeah, and I just don't have a.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
no
Like,
joke.
I
It's
don't
real.
have to-
Yeah.
and then they can come
I
back.
don't have
Yes.
a kid-friendly house, so Farron will be there for you the first 5. I will be there for you until it comes out, and then after it turns like 10, and Jen will be
Do we
there
need
the
to
whole
like write out a
time.
contract?
Jen will be there
Is there
the
like a
whole
Jen will be
time.
there the whole time
Okay.
because Jen loves
We
breeding.
just want to manage
and you.
expectations with this friendship.
Yeah.
is what
Clearly.
Ayo and I
Yeah,
are trying
Jen
to
loves
accomplish.
breeding.
Jen loves breeding.
She
Jen
had
loves
two
her
little-
husband.
She had 2 little funk ass kids, and now she loves breeding.
I know.
What?
You act
Funky
like I
ass
got a whole slew.
She
of
acting
children.
like
You
you
have
got
two
like
children.
13
Her and
kids.
kids just
You have
gallop
2 children
all
and 2
over the
fur
place.
babies.
Yeah, 2 fur
There are
babies,
4.
2 kids.
You have 4 offspring.
Fair.
Did she breed?
Do you know what offspring means?
Well,
My
to some
definition.
degree, fur babies count.
They have
off
your
springed off of you.
I gotta take care of the fur babies too, though.
Yeah.
True, but they're not offspring.
Yeah, but you
Well,
have to take
fair.
care
They're
of them.
dependent.
My plants are my
Yes.
babies.
Stop. That's
Yeah,
where
we're
we
not
end this
there.
conversation.
I was
Moving
like
on.
this.
Yeah.
Please don't let
Kyla
us rip into
What
said-
did M say?
We're about to keep going.
Okay,
yeah.
M.
What did
So
she say?
Kyla's response to that defensiveness was number 1, I'm not 34. So at 27,
Okay.
I'm not really, I just felt like she said it like that.
Yeah.
I'm not 34. So at 27,
Neither
I'm
am I.
not really looking for, quotes, looking for anyone your age. Number 2, congrats on being a
Damn.
great dad. I'm not punishing you. My preference is my preference.
Yeah.
I probably won't even be in Michigan next year this time. I need someone without any attachments. Do you want to uproot your kids from Michigan if we were to be together? Number 3, posting an angry status
she numbered
message about my preference is really immature. Listen, like he unloaded even more. Like
Is she done?
That was
Well,
her
this
part.
is for her.
Wait, so he
Yes,
posted
I
a
love
status
her.
too?
I guess so,
Apparently.
yes.
You know how Facebook is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, when you trying to be a good man out here.
You already know that's
crazy.
exactly what that shit sound like too.
This
Yes.
is like,
Exactly what it sounds
there
like.
are so
Exactly.
many points where she should just cut this conversation.
Right.
off.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
I think she was just trying to be nice. I
Yeah.
think she was
Okay.
trying to be
Well,
nice.
that-
but-
Yeah,
like-
she really was.
She
So
was.
good
No,
on
why?
you, Kyla, for
Why?
being
Why?
a sweetheart.
No, why?
No.
But
No,
But like, also, let's not be super mature. She's 27. Sometimes you just with the shit. It's like, all right, bruh.
But
Sometimes you just
also
want
that-
smoke.
Maybe
But
she
he
might
clearly
have had
was
time
there
that
for
day.
it.
She,
Yeah.
I got
she
time.
had time for the shit that day.
Like,
But
you want the
ultimately,
smoke.
it's just
Too
like,
much work.
bruh, you ain't getting no response out of me.
Ooh, okay, what did he
oh
say?
well, let's hear what he has to say. It's so much. Okay.
Oh, God.
M says, I don't have family in Michigan. I'm all alone here. I can't get a job because I have no friends or family to help me with him. My cable,
I'm
right.
so annoyed with him.
My cable, lights,
her.
and water is cutting off any day now. Why the fuck were you in the
Are
club?
you-
Why were you in the club? Sorry.
No.
Keep going. I gotta
Nah,
stay focused.
he's legit
I
psycho.
already lost the privilege of driving my car after my B-Day.
What?
The day
Wait,
you
whoa,
saw
whoa,
me.
whoa, whoa.
What mean?
Privilege?
Let her finish and then we can
Okay.
react. Because this is a lot.
I feel like we're
It's
going to
so
forget
much.
all of it. Okay.
Right.
It's so much.
The day you saw me was the last day I had to try to enjoy myself. I invited 40 so-called friends to 2 birthday parties that weekend and no one showed up. And I think it's really immature to feel that way. You was at Old School Sunday. What age range of people do you expect to meet? Exactly.
He's not wrong.
He is wrong. I'm there for the music,
Yes,
not for the age
Yes,
group.
the fuck
I'll
he
push
is.
your ass down.
That made him assume she was 34. Well, who told you that?
Well,
Is there more?
In old school music, it's still
just about
older than
It's-
34.
Exactly. Number one.
Yeah,
And number
okay,
two,
okay,
you
okay.
like what you like, though.
Okay,
Like,
middle age,
exactly.
30 defensiveness. Let's all calm
Whatever.
down.
We're all in our 30s.
Middle age,
so-
middle 30s though. Is
I'm
what
not
I
middle 30s.
said. I didn't say you were. I said middle 30s
I
defensive.
would
But
push-
even
you know
still,
what?
it's
Push
about
you right
music,
now.
though.
I'm
Like,
a
I won't
Music,
you
push
like
you
it,
right
you
now.
like it.
Thank you.
Like, man.
Don't catch her.
This
Make her
bitch
hit the
knows
floor.
she's so young.
Old school is older than 30. Man, I'm young, man.
That's how
Okay.
90s babies act,
Okay.
bruh.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
You're so young. We get it. Go ahead.
Shut up, whore.
Anyway.
So, hey, this episode is brought to you by HelloFresh. And I rocks with HelloFresh, let me tell you. Since the beginning of the end of the world last year, I have been rocking with HelloFresh. Since before more to the story was a thing, I've been rocking with HelloFresh because I would step into the kitchen and my brain would shut down. I couldn't think of anything outside of a chicken taco and a pot of spaghetti. But with HelloFresh, you get access to so many amazing, like mouth-watering ingredients and recipes and fresh things and vegetables and such to give to your family. Is amazing. And on top of not wanting to think of a new recipe, I don't like going to the grocery store because, and then like we couldn't really go to the grocery store. And now, like with HelloFresh, I don't have to think about any of that. Nothing's wasted. I'm using everything they send me. Things are great. And now you can use HelloFresh. And let me tell you how. So you're going to go to HelloFresh.com /12more. And that's 12 MOORE, the number 12 more, like my last name, and use code 12 more, and you'll get 12 free meals, including shipping. Do not miss out on this. HelloFresh is the truth. And that's, let me say it again, and that's HelloFresh.com /12 more. That's 12 MOORE. 12 more, and use the promo code 12 more for 12 free meals, including shipping. Don't miss out. Anyway, what age range of people do you expect to meet? If I didn't tell you I was 34, you would have never known. And he said would of instead of would have, and I don't like
That's
that.
the second one.
Would of never have known,
That's the
and it's
second
like
one? It's like 85.
Are you
No,
sure?
the second grammatical error.
Oh,
Because
okay,
I
okay,
clocked one
okay.
already.
Okay.
I think he was trying to say at least, but I look at and your age. What?
And act.
Oh, there we go. Look and but
Well,
no, he shouldn't want to say that.
maybe he
but
should
anyway,
look at-
He shouldn't want to say
I
nothing.
gotta finish. I gotta finish.
Okay.
Okay. I used to feel the same way you do now, and I regret that these days. I've done passed up, sir.
Just read it the way
Sorry,
it should
I've
read.
done no.
No, read what
I've
you wrote.
done-
read what he wrote.
I've done
'cause-
passed up a lot of good women. You are who are happily married with more kids by their new husbands. Why do you
What
put
is
a
he
period?
even talking
and
about
they
at this
treat
point?
their husbands well. I mean, sitting
I
here
don't
getting
even remember
older,
what this is about.
sitting at home alone, wondering why nobody wants me. Picky people get left. Nobody's perfect. You can spend your whole life looking for perfection. You'll never find it. I like slim, light-skinned women with pointy noses. You obviously don't fit none of those descriptions. But do you see me saying hell nah? No. With
Stop.
3
Wait a
exclamation
minute.
points.
That's not the end?
No, I'm mature enough to look past things.
I'm mature enough.
You'll
Are
regret one day when you have a child and the perfect man of your dreams refuses to holler at you because of your child. And you'll see exactly how I feel. They didn't ask to be here. It's a part of life. It brings you joy and a sense of importance. And I pronounce ask wrong. But anyway.
I didn't even
Is that
notice
the
because
end?
there's so many other things.
It's so many other things.
God.
She still responded, poor baby. So
Yeah, I don't
Kyla
know.
says,
Kyla.
LOL,
Kyla gotta
old
take some of
school
this
Sunday
responsibility.
refers to the
Yeah.
music, not the people.
See, that's
That's
what
what we said. Yes.
Yeah.
But still, why is she still talking to dude?
Exactly.
She-
this should have been done. Blocked.
I don't know.
Sir,
I'm sorry.
can I
I mean,
block
it gave her a
mine?
good story though, so I'm happy. I'm happy you
If
responded.
she did it for the purpose of the story,
Right. She says, I'm sorry for all the unfortunate things that are happening to you. I hope you find your
here for the
skinny,
petty
light-skinned
response.
woman to sit in the dark with you.
okay.
To
girl.
which M responds one last time, you got to stop being closed-minded. I'm obviously not. You should learn to accept people for who they are. I thought you was better than that. You still haven't grown up all the way I see. Maybe one day you'll understand.
She
Okay,
didn't write
so
back.
that's the
She didn't
actual
write back.
end.
She did not
Okay.
respond
Oh,
after
thank
that.
God.
She did not respond after that, but it's like,
So
I
her
love
response
Jesus.
was good.
Huh?
I take it back. Her response was good. If
Yes.
you respond, that's the response.
yes. Oh, that's
She gave him a lot of
unfortunate,
energy.
but
Sit in the dark
it's
with your
still a
light-skinned
no for
woman.
me.
That was spicy. I like
It's like,
that.
why were you in this club if utilities?
So
but you're
many
talking about how you
things.
stepping up as a dad, but
Who
utilities.
took his car?
Also,
Who took his
yes.
car privileges?
It's so many questions.
so many.
My favorite part of this whole thing is that when he said his type was skinny, light skin with a pointy nose, he started nodding like, that's it. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
He sta-
I said, no, I didn't.
no. I just saw the nod and I was like, yeah, that's your shit too. Huh? Okay.
He's like, I agree.
Don't do my sweet Kimberly over there, okay?
What did you call him?
His name's Cameron. We call him Cam, and I think of the name Kimberly every time I say Cam.
You poor
That
child.
was a long
mercy.
journey to get to Kimberly.
Wow. You
I
just
was
sit up
like,
here.
did we just make a big
First of all,
mistake?
I'm waiting
Like,
for the
what
day
happened?
he snap on you and knock all this shit over and be like, my name is Cameron. Stop fucking calling me Kim. It's gonna happen.
What is
I don't know when it's gonna happen, but he's gonna blow the fuck up one day.
What is this voice?
my name? Is Cameron.
We just talked to him.
Is that how you sound when you're angry? I don't.
That's when he mad.
I just said it's
Oh, my
Cam. Is that how you sound when you're angry? I don't want that. I'm
Also,
sorry. I'm sorry.
How did you skip Camberly? Because that's what I would have went. If
That's
it
what
was
I said.
Kimberly.
I said Kimberly.
She
I thought
said
you said
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
No.
No, still.
Okay.
Still.
I thought you said Kimberly.
Still.
Boom, boom. All right.
Anyway.
I hate
So
all
wait,
of
Kyla
you.
and M. Yeah, he's psychotic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
You-
basically, he's psychotic.
I'm just happy at the sweet, tender age of 27, she was smart enough to
Yes.
avoid that. Because
Well,
somebody
girl.
else would have been like, I felt sorry for him, and he asked me out for
Yes.
dinner, and so I went.
I mean, but
You
27
gotta
is
be-
not
And
young,
now,
young.
yeah.
You gotta be.
It's not dumb
fine,
young, but
though.
it's still.
I mean,
it's still up there.
it's some
It
people
can
that would do that at 37.
You
so.
gotta be fine
That part.
to pull
Yeah.
some shit off like that. You
But-
can't introduce yourself as a hobosexual. Like you got to be like,
That's
Homosexual
the thing.
with
That's
a
how
kid.
You know he's crazy because he put all of that. Nobody asked you this.
No
Yeah.
one.
Nobody.
You did not need to tell me. You didn't even have to announce that you had a kid within this first, just little
Yeah.
chat. Which
I
I,
mean-
feel like she saw it on his Facebook, to be honest, because
Oh.
he didn't say
I
it.
want to see what he looks like so desperately because I'm so fucking nosy.
What'd you say?
I want to see what he looks like
Oh, no.
so bad. I know.
No.
I know.
No.
But I want to
Look,
because
the people
I
are
know
trusting me with this
Oh
information.
no, I understand.
can't let
but
them
he,
down.
for
Oh.
sure,
Silence.
is just fucking psychotic.
so
He's
can we
just
Google
psychotic.
him like when this is over? Though?
So break the rules.
Right.
It's not
I
on
cannot
here.
confirm or deny that we would do that.
Right.
We would never do something so heinous.
I mean, I'm just nosy though. It's not to spread anything. It's just I'm nosy. I just want to fucking know what this psycho. And also, we need to let all our sisters in Michigan know to not fuck with this dude because
Right.
clearly
still there.
Are the sisters in Michigan?
our
She
sisters
was
in
just-
arms.
she was
like our
just
sisters
saying
of the world.
women,
bitch.
period.
Women.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You are so sweet.
You
Stop
gotta
staring at me. I'm
warn
not
people.
even looking at you.
I have to
If
look
you
at
see
you.
someone walking into
Because
a
this-
garbage fire, you gotta tell them hey, it's a fucking garbage
Girl,
fire. Over
Wait,
here.
if
No.
they don't see it.
Yeah, friend.
No?
He laid his garbage fire out. Hi, my
Yeah,
name
he
is
did.
Dumpster Fire. That's what he was saying.
He did.
You knew what he was bringing.
I think
Which
we've
is
all
nothing.
we've
A
all been in
child and
uncomfortable
nothing.
situations that we sat through to be polite, and I think that's
Yeah.
probably what she started. But then she just let it
Yeah,
continue.
that last
though.
response was
That-
perfect from her.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I felt like all her responses were
In the
pretty
dark,
good.
I
Like,
wouldn't have
ugh.
got. I wouldn't have got that.
But I
far.
wouldn't have gone
No.
that far. I just would have been like, blocked. Don't reach me again.
I
I'm
would
not
have.
interested.
Remove friends.
You would have went back and forth.
I might have just got off
Absolutely.
Facebook, to be honest.
Really?
Like, that's a lot.
I would have asked them how I could help. I wouldn't actually do
I
it.
would have
just
sent like
wanna
a link
see.
for therapy. Like, here's a link to a good therapist.
Aw.
You did that at
So
27.
nice. No, not at 27.
I don't know, but I've never been immature.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
I was born a grown woman looking bitch. Okay.
That's what's wrong with.
I'm not lying. I've never really been immature. I'm dead ass.
Oh, no.
So at 27, probably.
That's why Ava's
I mean,
so
I
mean now
got
because she's
married
actually
at
30.
28. Yeah, that low key. My kids act like grown ups.
Yes. The baby is
Yes.
actually 30.
Yeah, low key.
Because she'd be like, I'm not in the mood.
No,
Thanks.
Yes.
she,
Oh my
she
goodness.
carries it like a grown ass woman.
It's true.
Okay. So today we are talking about women proposing.
That's
So-
a good one.
I first though, I don't think I ever heard your proposal story. Tell us, share
my
it, friend.
proposal story. First of all, our 9-year anniversary is next week, as is.
Yes.
We have the same anniversary.
Oh yeah, you got married a year before. Ours is 8. Yeah,
But we got
nice.
married on the same day.
Same day. yes.
Anyway, okay, so we had it was in Chicago. We were having a wine and cheese party.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to be like, that was like our first grown thing we ever did. I'm not even lying. And so we had friends come over, and my husband surprised me with my sister's coming over, and they are out of state. They're on the East Coast. So I opened the door, and he was like acting like he was bringing me food. And then I opened the door, and it was them. And I was like, what? And I started screaming and crying, like, what is going on? They're like, we're here for your wine and cheese party. And I'm like, oh, great. That's so amazing. So I was so excited about this party because all my people were there. And then we were playing, I want to say it was Taboo. It's the game where it's like you got to guess the word, and then you hit the thing on the side. And you got to guess, and it's a circle, and then you hit the thing on the side.
I don't feel like this is relevant to the story.
Okay. It's relevant because that's how we proposed through
okay.
a game.
Okay.
And so we did it. She gonna tell me what's relevant to
fucking-
my motherfucking
Oh,
marriage
Because nobody
proposal.
knows what the game is.
Well,
bitches
so
gon'
I
bitch,
feel
ain't
like,
they?
ain't it though?
Always. That's what I'm
Ain't
here
it though?
for, friend. I
But
got
look,
your back.
I feel like I've seen people do this now, and it's so funny that we did it that long ago, but, it wasn't like a thing to do, like record and shit. But anyway, so the whole point, it kind of got a little messed up, but the whole point of it was for me to guess, and I was like, they would tell me a word, and I would guess, and I was like, Will. And then I was really into the game. I was so like ready to win. I was not paying attention. And then
About to say, about to say,
yeah,
her competitive
yeah,
got her
yeah.
foot broke.
low key,
Got you married and got your foot broke.
Yep. Yeah, and it's so funny because I'm always like, I'm actually not competitive at all. I just want to have fun.
Lies on lies.
And at one
Lies and
point,
deception.
yeah, at some point I had to get real with myself. Like, you know what, bitch, you are competitive.
You are.
and you need to come to terms with it. But
You
Well,
broke,
how is this a come to terms
you broke
thing?
your foot.
It's okay.
I broke my ankle. For the record, if anyone doesn't know, I broke my ankle trying to beat up her husband. He was fucking cheating on a game.
She was in Vegas with us to hear that stupid pool challenge thing.
Oh,
yes.
yes. Yes.
So and she she was
I tried
losing.
to,
and
I was not losing. Your husband was cheating. He was fucking cheating, and I went to hit him, and I fucking flipped around like a cartoon and broke my ankle.
she
So-
literally did.
It was literally like a cartoon.
my God.
Anyway, so we're playing this game, Taboo. I think it's Taboo, y'all. And it was like, so I was like, Mary. And then, and I'm not noticing no one else is saying anything. And then by the end, everyone's like, read the whole thing. I'm like, will you? Like, what? And then I look, and then Eric got down and was like, will you marry me? And I was like, what? Oh my God, I was bawling.
That is
Aw.
so
I
cute.
was
That is cute.
bawling.
That
bawling.
was really,
But,
really cute.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
it was
She's
cute.
like, it was
It was cute. It was cute. Yeah. So that's
That's
my
dope.
story. I'm surprised I never said that. But then also, like, why would I randomly talk about that? It was like 10 years ago.
I mean, I feel
Oh my God,
like
it was more than 10 years ago. It was like 13 years ago.
well, I mean, even if you didn't, I mean, I just never heard either you
Yeah.
or Eric ever bring it up.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
like,
cute.
that's fair.
You have a
It's
good
so
one
also,
too.
I could also be like a better friend and ask.
Well,
know.
I never thought to even
You
talk
never
about
asked
it,
either.
but
I was
no.
like, Kendra probably knows this story, but
No,
no.
Sure don't.
I guess I never really told anyone.
But we all know Farron's a terrible friend, so it's fine.
I am who I am.
Are you just gonna come for us the whole time?
Look, this ain't the Golden Girls. We can't be in here.
Pew, pew, pew.
The whole time.
You know what I'm saying? We can't
Ayo
be in
comes in the door hot.
yes,
Always.
Literally.
coming in hot.
Always.
Okay. And y'all didn't see her turn in that parking lot.
Always.
Oh, she yes,
said,
driving 103 to the
Right.
parking lot.
I was on time.
You were on
I
time.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Everyone
we
was on
alive.
time because this group, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was let the record show. I was the first one here.
Kendra had to wake
Yeah.
up and come
I
here.
was impressed when you said that.
Be on
30
time.
minutes.
You were like,
early
"Oh, I'm
for
already in front." I
totally
was like, "Oh."
unrelated
Yeah.
reasons, but that's relevant. So.
It counts.
Yes. So I just, in researching this, I was like, I feel like if Ayo ever decided she was going to get married, she would be the one who proposes. No matter who the person is, she's going to.
literally
She
thought
would
that.
do it because you're so assertive. And so you would just be like, you know what? I've decided I'm ready. And so
Yeah.
marry me. Dare you to say no.
I don't know. I feel like how
I'm not
Ayo's face
saying.
looks.
I'm not saying.
I don't agree.
So, if any of my East Coast friends are watching this, you know how little these bitches actually know me.
I said if you ever decide to. I know this is not a tomorrow thing.
No,
Right.
I would literally never ask my lovely boyfriend Tavis, aka a nigga, to marry me. Never. No.
I feel like you're saying that because
Fuck
you're
no.
not ready to get married now. I feel like once you are ready, you would do it.
I don't find marriage to be a necessity for me.
Exactly, which is my point.
Which is why I wouldn't ask, because we could just
But
never,
if
and
you
I
ever
wouldn't care.
felt like it was
But
a necessity.
You're missing
I
my
feel like
point,
y'all are trying to talk
motherfucker.
me into wanting to
I'm not-
propose to God.
No,
And it's not
I feel
happening.
like talking about marriages made you uncomfortable because that's not what I was doing.
Well, yeah,
I'm just
because
saying if
two
you
of you
ever
are-
decide to,
Right.
based on your personality, you would propose. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm saying you're wrong.
Okay, fuck it. Farron's wrong.
Yeah.
Shit.
So they brought my ass
snap.
over here to yell at me about
Change the
me.
subject.
This is really an intervention.
Wow.
I don't care about you get married, Ayo. I'm just saying if you
Wow.
did. But fuck it. No, seriously. Everyone just relax.
I don't know. I agree with
It's getting
Ayo.
real crazy.
Like,
Everyone
don't-
calm down.
I don't know, friend. I don't
I'm
receive
so not
that
that girl. I'm so not that
at
girl.
all.
Really?
No.
I just feel like she's just an assertive one. She's a
Yeah.
very like, this is who I am, this is what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
type person. And she wouldn't wait for a man to do it. So if she
That's
decide
The
or
assertiveness
she
part, I
wouldn't
agree.
wait for a man, like if she decided that's what she wanted, she would just be like, I'm not waiting on him to decide this. I'm gonna
Right.
do it for both of us. And that she would do it. And that's just all I was saying. It was
And I'm
actually
saying you're
kind
wrong.
of a compliment, but fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too. With your wrong ass. Over there wronging.
Put it in your
Wrong
pocket.
it.
Over there wronging.
Turn off her mic. This bitch is
I
canceled.
don't need
It's
this shit.
over.
No, but yeah. So I just was just thinking, Kendra, would you ever? She's like, no. I was like the way
It's a hard no for all of us. I think.
the
Yeah.
It's
the-
a hard
I feel like
no.
my
you
personality
proposing-
and my anxiety is set
Me?
up. I would never.
I ain't got
The
time.
anxiety?
Kendra?
Why? Because he would say no?
Not just that. It's just for me, a man asking shows that he's given this some thought and this is where he wants to be. And hopefully for him, we've already kind of talked about that was something that we were going to do in our future. So he wouldn't be blindly asking to begin with. He wouldn't be coming in blind to begin
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
which Tahir wasn't coming in blind to begin with. But I did like tell him he had to propose and,
Right.
but I did not. It was something that we already knew we wanted to do.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
There's an expectation
and-
of yes.
yeah,
for
but
me.
I wouldn't-
I told him
Right.
I
But
would say
because-
yes if he did.
Okay.
That's as far as that went. And,
mean, I
and
could
that
see
I
y'all getting
absolutely
married.
refuse to wear anything pear cut.
haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, she's talking about the
Oh, the
diamond.
diamond.
Got it.
Love haircut.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't-
like, wait, I'm
You
thinking
don't.
about a dress
You are
and
the
shit. Like,
only
I used to
woman
not
I know
either.
who thinks
I
haircut
used
is
to
nice.
hate it until I found a particular black diamond, and now I like it.
Oh, Oh, you trying to be on your Sex and the City shit?
Why not?
She's like easily.
I don't watch that show.
What did you?
Wait.
She did that like she's like,
know
yeah, I
what
am.
First of all, why don't you watch Sex and the City?
hate
I
you.
watched
like,
the movie.
it
That's
sounds
the bigger
great.
issue.
Well, that's where the ring showed up. Was in the movies. Did you watch?
Kendra doesn't like good
Not
things.
the haircut, the Black Diamond.
Kendra
Wow.
does not
No, I
like
didn't
good
get it from
things.
that though.
What
I
do
probably
you
fell asleep.
mean?
She doesn't think Easy A is funny. She doesn't
It's
watch Sex in the
not.
City. She doesn't like good
Easy A
things.
is hilarious.
Easy A is funny.
Mean Girls is
Thank
and
you.
better.
Sex in the
Y'all
City
can't tell me
is
We're
Mean
not
Girls
friends
better.
again yet, though, so don't
Ah,
don't think we found a common
Still on
ground.
her shit list.
Don't think we found a common ground, because
Bitch, I didn't even have to match with you today, so don't do me.
that's your fault.
That's your fault. We ordered it at the same time and then talked about it.
This
I told you what I was
This
wearing.
was in a different line.
It doesn't matter. And the pants weren't.
Oh, well, that's different. No one can see my pants, so why are you even talking about it?
Because I can see them, bitch. I'm not blind. So, anyway,
Who invited her?
Kendra, and then you.
She sent it to the wrong group message.
Right.
Like, shit.
I'm listening to
I
the
was
show.
like,
and
wait,
then
why? Why is it 3 people respond?
Oh,
Shit, Io's in the text.
Damn. So, okay, so y'all, Io is our like newest friend. We're super shady, and so we don't really have like new friends in the group. I mean, right? Like we don't have like
We do
new
not. She is
people
right.
in the group. And so Io is the latest person in the group. I think 2 years now. Going on,
Yeah.
2 years.
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
It was
Oh yeah,
Thanksgiving
year and a half.
19.
Yeah, going to 2 years. But we love Io. Io makes us laugh.
As you
She's
can see.
But at the
spicy.
moment, speak for yourself.
She's what we all went into it, and when I say we all, I'm talking about myself.
No. I was about to say,
me.
tell them what you told me.
I was just. What'd I say? I was just like, let me be
Kendra's little
polite.
friend?
I was literally about to say, Kendra little friend is about to come over for Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna be polite because I'm not gonna be
gonna say what the
mean
message
to
said.
anybody.
Right.
But I didn't think that it was like gonna be more than that. I was like, well, you know, Kendra little friend coming up, we'll be nice to her, and I'm not gonna see her.
She said that like it was her daughter dating someone. I mean, Ava's bringing her little friend over.
yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see.
I met his mama. Ugh.
We'll see. But then, you know, we fell in love with her.
Years
And
later.
her
Which is
wonderful boyfriend.
Because
so.
honestly, I was hurt, man.
She lied.
You know?
I was
my
not mean or
God.
anything. I was
No,
just
you
like,
weren't. And if we want to get spicy, you know, after mac and cheese gate, I didn't know if I wanted to be your friend either. So there's that.
Io, first of all, Io is a fucking chef. Let's say that. This is
Sugar
what
Smack.
you
You talking about
do
Sugar
for
Smack?
a
Sugar-
profession.
Yes.
You do this for a
Fucking-
profession. So you
literally
can't
just
cook
talked about
around
that,
her.
like,
But it was
week.
everyone was like,
Yeah, that's true.
there's
Well, my
sugar
family-
in this mac
my-
and cheese.
So, okay, my husband usually is the
You
one
ain't
that
have to
cooks
put
in
him
our
out. We
home.
wasn't going to even say he did
We
it.
wasn't
Well, we
there
said
with you.
Thanksgiving. So
wasn't
it's
go-
We
like,
didn't know he.
We
They didn't have
weren't
to know
gonna-
he
we weren't
made
gonna
it.
put it on
Sugar
E.
Smacks.
it's fine. It's not. It,
Kendra
first
just
of
keep
all,
calling it sugar smack.
That's my
his
favorite
food
part.
is delicious. They did not like that he put
Sugar.
No, it
it
was not
wasn't sugar.
Honey.
It was no, it was not condensed milk.
Maple syrup.
Sweetened condensed milk.
I
Brown
want to
sugar.
say it's a
It's a recipe. He told me.
Yeah.
He told me
Maple
how he got
syrup.
We
it.
love it. We
that
love
what
it.
it's called? Right.
We being like my immediate family. That's what we've always eaten. And just also for background, my
She
family
is with the shits today.
is from Ghana, right? So a lot of shit I never tasted before prior to like being grown. I'm dead ass like fucking collard greens
Southern
and shit.
food.
Southern
Southern
food that like traditional Black American food. I never had
Just
some of
black,
that shit.
just
You
black
tasted
Southerners.
before?
The rest of them don't really.
Well, even like greens, chitlins. I've never had chitlins, never want them.
Oh, no.
But I've never
You
had
shouldn't.
them. I've never even seen it. Certain things I had not like. You know, we didn't do. So my mom, she's making macaroni. It's just like regular schmegular fucking macaroni. It was nothing like whatever.
It wasn't a thing.
It wasn't a thing. And then I met Eric. Well, when we got serious, I should say, he was cooking all these things I had never even had. I literally had never even had meatloaf. Like I'm dead ass.
Ew, yeah.
Oh, I love meatloaf.
No, I don't. I can't. It's
I
the
love
it's the
it.
word. It's the loaf of
Oh,
meat for me.
Anyway, macaroni was one of the things that we really loved that he used to make, and that's what he makes for Thanksgiving. And we brought it over for Thanksgiving, and they were like, "Oh, it's sweet," and we were like, "What? It's delicious!" And so now everyone makes fun of my husband about it, but Love you, babe.
So we'll ask him to make it again for dessert. Is what I got from that.
Now they call it sugar smacks and all
Sugar
types
smacks,
of other
mac and
insulting
cheese.
things. It's fine.
I did not.
I just like the name.
Sugar smacks. That's why you keep saying it.
Io's macaroni is by far the best macaroni I've ever had in my
Yes,
adult
in
life.
life.
In my life.
It's not about my macaroni. It's the fact that the dish itself shouldn't be sweet. Just in
Well,
general.
that's just one of those things, Io, because some people put sugar in fucking spaghetti.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
But
And
that's
I like
necessary.
that too. It
Okay.
isn't necessary to everybody. Some people like it super spicy.
But
True.
you need a little sugar to balance out the acidity.
And that's not things regular fucking people think about.
Okay.
That's what cooks think about and chefs think about. Some people just
Haven't been
like
a cook
sweet
for
shit.
years.
You what?
Haven't been a cook for years.
Io
a
is with the
chef.
shits today.
A chef. No, you're right.
I
No,
feel like I'm
correct
end up
me,
pushing
bitch.
her down
She's
before
a
the
chef,
show's
and I
over.
respect
I'm
that.
sorry.
No.
We pulled
But
it to here.
still.
Go ahead. We started
Yeah.
talking about everything.
First of all, this is Spirit's fucking show, so we're going to
Yeah, this is what
Okay.
Tahir does,
Oh,
though.
God.
This is
This
what
is
Tahir
hilarious.
does. I listen. Tahir definitely does this.
So we're fine. Keep going.
But Tahir's
Don't do
name
my
is
babe.
on the thing, though, so he can
Don't do my
whatever he
babe. And
wants.
also what she said.
We
Tahir
get
started talking about a cameo last episode out of nowhere. That shit had nothing to do with the show.
his mind.
Look,
if we can
look.
like have a picture of what is
I
actually
tell-
in his
Right.
mind.
Y'all heard me say it. Follow your heart. My babe was following his heart in that moment. His heart said address the cameo issue. So I had to let
Live
him
your
have
life.
that. Exactly. Kendra's like, yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about it because women proposing because it's like kind of
okay. I forgot.
taboo. Kendra, I will
Yeah,
shoot
we-
you.
we got
Ooh,
way
we
off.
got way off.
Yeah,
topic.
we did.
But it happens. It happens almost every single fucking episode.
Yes, it does.
But you keep listening.
I love it so much. I do. I only like you and I love the show. That speaks to it.
She cannot
Ain't
not.
She
can't
can't
not,
help
not.
it.
She cannot help herself. She literally can't help herself.
There's an R in there somewhere.
I know. I said it the way my babe says it.
Blech.
We just gotta lean
Don't
in.
do it, my friend.
He's not gonna stop, so I just gotta join in. Anyway, so I just like read some stories about women who had done it, and we'll get to those in a second. But I just wanted to know like the origin, like why is it a thing? What does it mean to propose? Blah blah blah. And so who is this lady? Catherine Parkin, a professor at Monmouth University in New Jersey. She, in her research and all of the history of proposals and all that stuff, was like because men were the ones who made all the money, then them presenting a ring and asking someone to be with them showed that they could support them financially and like was ready to take on the whole family thing. So that's how it became like a men thing. And so it just turned, it just like they just owned it from there. And somebody just in this article I found on Washington Post brought up how like, you know, it's benevolent sexism, the act of like men proposing was sexism, and I never even thought of it being like a sexist thing for it to be men. But I like that she called it benevolent sexism because it like pretty much means that like it's well intentioned, but it's
Yeah.
still sexist. But I was
That's
like,
kind of an oxymoron, though,
yeah,
in a way.
Well, when you were saying the first half of it, like the historical part of it, my first thought was like, it's kind of sexist. And then ironically, that was the second thing you just said. But I also think it goes back to like biblical stuff. Like if you're somebody that's a Christian or reads the Bible or whatever, I think people take like, you know, a man who finds a good wife or whatever.
woman, yeah.
You know, like I think it's a biblical part to it that I think people lean on more so than like the historical stuff. I think that's why men do
Yeah.
it, but it is kind of sexist. I mean, in
It's-
hindsight.
It is. Now that I know it, I'm like, I'm going to go home and I'm going to propose to him. But it's too late. Anyway, but I did read some stories that said that. They were like, he or like the woman proposed, but then they also like wanted the man to have that experience, and she wanted
He
to
should've
have
did
the
it first.
experience of being. She wanted to have the experience of
She
being
should've did
proposed
it.
to. So then, like a little while later, he would do it, and I was like, well, but you've already committed, so kind of
That's-
what's the
that's
point?
So dumb.
Right.
And
like,
is
if you
it
wanted
still
the
as special?
experience- No. If you wanted the experience, you should have done it before she did. Like,
That's dumb. That
You
shit
clearly
don't even
waited
sound
too long.
right.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah.
I was like,
Or propose with something else. Like, you're like, oh, I want the experience, but you already did it, so I'm going to propose with a house. Okay, sure.
True.
Or yeah, it could
Which-
be something else.
this woman, she did propose with, which she wasn't like countering his proposal, but she just proposed to him.
Outrage you.
Right.
Right.
She did propose with a watch. Like, instead of a ring, she
Yeah,
gave
that's
him like
interesting.
this nice watch. And so I was like, oh, that's cute, I guess.
I don't know. It's for me. It's the woman getting on the knee that I can't.
Oh, no.
stand.
Yeah.
No.
When I've seen video, I don't like watching videos honestly, but when I do watch a video, it's like
Just in general.
sometimes some
She's
things
like-
you just know you're not gonna enjoy. Like I don't want to see the stupid shit, you know. And so it's just like when I do decide to indulge in stupid shit, and I look and I'm just like, it's the knee for me. Like,
Yeah.
you got on a whole dress and you out here, bitch, on your knee
Nah.
Well, I mean, she didn't have to wear a dress.
or whatever the fuck you got on.
She should have worn some knee pads.
Kneeling, proposing to this
Amen.
man. It's bizarre to me.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
shade to anybody that's done that or whatever.
I mean,
but
because you
it's
gotta
just,
look at
for
the
me,
societal
it's a no.
norms that dictate that that's the thing. And some people, if that's, I mean, it's up to you and him at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it seems weird, but it's kind of like it can seem weird to me, but at the same time, I have to kind of step back and check myself to say, am I pushing this societal norm on somebody else, which is what I wouldn't want done to me.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's
That's
not
fair.
pushing it on them.
That's
it's
fair.
like it's just your fucking opinion.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
pushing
not.
anything
But it'll,
on
you
it.
know how many people be in the comments like, why would she do like criticizing her
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the whole thing? And it's like, but this is also what she felt like doing. As long
Right.
as long as it's not her like trying to save a relationship and do,
Yeah.
stupid stuff.
Yeah,
It's like if that's what y'all want to do, that's what y'all want to do.
yeah. And it's
People do their own thing.
I found it interesting that Match.com did a study with men just to see like how many of them were up for like a woman making the first move, and it was like 95% of men up for women making the first move when it like came to dating
Physically?
and stuff.
Oh, dating.
okay.
Dating,
Okay.
Asking for a phone number or
Okay.
leaning in for a kiss first or whatever. But Glamour did a survey of 500 men and found out that 70% were actually like on board with a woman proposing to them. And it just made me think
Who
like
are
the
these
same
men? Where do these men
anxiety,
live at?
the same anxiety we get over whether or not we're going to be asked and all these things. Like, I feel like maybe men feel the exact same way. So it's like, I know even though we did talk about it, like I remember Tahir saying, like, though we talked about, he's like, I want to marry you. And I'm like, you're damn right you do. He's like, I told my mom I was going to marry you. It's like, that's good. Like, because
Keep
I
going.
refused.
Literally
Right. Because, and this was when I was still back in Illinois. So it was like, I refused to move across the country with our history and continue to be your girlfriend. Like, that was a big deal to me. And he felt the same way. He's like, I wouldn't have you move out there to just live forever as my girlfriend. So we were both on the same page. But then after he proposed and everything, he was still like, he was still worried that I was going to say no. And I was like, why? Nigga, we talked about this.
Right.
So I guess like that level of just anxiety and just kind of wanting somebody else to take that pressure off of you, it's on both sides.
Oh, God. Something else for women to do for them. You proposed to me. No. We do everything
I
the
don't
fuck
agree.
else.
Yeah, literally.
Be anxious. Oh, well.
Yeah.
You
Be
scared.
be
you poor
uncomfortable
thing. Be
for a
fucking
little while.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Nigga, I am a gift. Be
Yeah.
uncomfortable. You're
I mean,
welcome.
You're fucking
welcome.
welcome.
The fuck?
And
You're
this is the
welcome.
attitude that
Which is
that
why-
fed me to think,
No.
that led me to think that
No.
she would just be like, I would
You
take
know
matters
what?
into
Just
my own
come on.
hands.
No,
You
because
know?
I am a gift. I'm not giving you me. No.
No.
Put in some fucking effort. Be
Yeah.
nervous. Oh, you're uncomfortable. You're scared. I mean, no, I might.
Right. That's what she would
Deal
do.
with
She'd
it.
be like,
Let me sleep on it.
right.
No, I-
Right. Do I have to say it in front of all these people right now?
Open the box. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
So
That's
have
exactly
any
Sure.
of y'all ever
That's-
had like some almost proposals or some that like just did not pan out? Like you're like, this is bad business.
This is my
hubby
first
was
serious
it.
relationship. Before this, I was just fucking.
Oh,
Oh, fair.
Alright.
Yeah, Eric was my,
I said what I
my
said.
like first proposal.
Really?
Long term. I mean, we've been together so long now. It's like
Yeah.
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 I remember an ex was pointing out rings to me. And then somehow he got on the subject of how to propose. And I was like, whoever proposed to me needs to do it in private. just me and him, like don't have anybody around. And he's like, cause you liable to tell man no, huh? I was like, yes. This is me telling you that I will tell you no.
Take the hint. See, that's the problem, because men would have that conversation and not take the hint and have a huge thing and then be hurt when you like, I told you.
Yes.
No, but you say yes in public. You
I was
don't
just
say
about to
no
say,
in
I would
front of
say
all them
yes in
people.
public and then be like, so about earlier.
Really?
I just didn't want to
know we have an
embarrass you.
engagement party.
You can't say if he flies out your family, his family,
Yeah,
all
that's
these
true.
people. He done made this whole thing on the jumbotron or the fuck they do in movies.
Not the
And then
jumbotron.
you look him in his eyes after all that and go,
Like, no.
no.
Like
I mean,
the
it's
people that
I've
are
seen
basketball.
videos where
I had-
people
yeah.
just
That's
like
how you create a serial killer.
their fight or flight like kick in and they just run off. Like
But
it's
then
like,
also, like,
no.
that's a bigger situation there, because at no point should you, like you said, you and Tahir had already discussed it. Eric and I had already discussed it. Like there was an anticipation that we were going to be married eventually. So
Right.
like if you're that far away mentally that you don't
other
fucking know
yeah.
that this is gonna be problematic when I do this, then this isn't your fucking person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like,
people
how
do
don't
that.
you know
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
You know
People
I
are
don't
But
naive
sometimes-
and feel like they
Yeah.
can make it happen.
No.
It's like, nah, you got to be honest with your communication. Like, we've talked about it, cool. So now it's just waiting, matter of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people will ignore signs, clearly.
Yes.
Yeah.
As we
Yes.
saw earlier.
Right.
That is true.
Yes. Which I don't even feel like she ignored them. Well, with the Facebook thing, the follow on Facebook, but that's so
She caught
innocent
on.
because you can undo that.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least
There
she
was no
wasn't
actual
like,
phone number exchanged because for 10 years ago, you couldn't even block people, stop them from calling you. You just had to ignore those damn calls.
Save their
shit.
numbers, don't answer. Done that
Right.
before.
Right. Just no. I've done that.
Do
Been
not
like,
answer.
No. And it's
Yep, that's true.
I feel like
So-
everybody had a do not answer.
Oh,
Yes.
It's probably
yeah.
still on my phone.
right.
Just
I
in case.
remember one
Good
time
question.
Tahir saw my phone ring and it just said no. And he's like, so your phone says no? It's like, you know what? Let me answer it this one time so I can just like make it an official.
say
Like,
no.
do not call ever again.
Confusing my fucking household.
Just no. But on some women empowerment shit, Elizabeth Warren proposed to her husband.
Oh,
It was like
a long time.
super, huh?
They've been together a long time.
A very long time. And
don't
like
change shit
she
for
did
me.
it. She's like Liz is cool or whatever.
Yeah. Fucks with your Liz Manassas.
But yeah, she just like did it kind of on a whim because her story was really cute. But she was like she already knew how she felt about him and how he felt about her, and that he was a teacher and she was watching him teach a class, and she was like, that was just one more thing that I was like, I just love about him. So it's like seeing him in action. And she was like, after the class like was dismissed or whatever, he walked up to like get her opinion of the class, and she was like, will you marry me or marry me or something like that? And he just like looked at her and it was like, okay, and that was it.
I feel
was
like
like,
that was
I'm
some.
here for this.
She
for
gives
long.
me like hippies vibes. Like
Yeah.
was high most of the 60s and 70s. She probably was fucking just high. Like maybe.
It's like when I
And he
came
was
down,
probably
I
fucking
realized
high,
I
too.
was engaged.
Right. Okay.
Wake up the next day like,
Yeah.
okay, so I had a dream.
Yeah. Like
Tell
no, that
me-
happened.
Right, like, did we really?
No, she was high.
You still want to do it?
You're convinced?
I think the
She
Sex
was
and the
high.
City thing kind of fucked me up too, because you remember when Big was like, I did it wrong, I made it all business, and because he just asked, he was like, you want to get married? Should we
Oh,
get your
yeah.
diamond? Like it was just very like cut and dry, and I feel like I would want that, but then when I saw the second one, I was like, oh no, but it's so cute, and he's like on one
Yeah.
knee, and you could be like, oh, thanks, guy.
That's the thing. Like you think you don't want all that shit.
No, I definitely want
and
that
then
shit.
you're like, but I do. I definitely was not like, I didn't care about any
I
of
wanna
that.
cry.
And
No, I
then
care about all of it.
I
want to
didn't.
And I think that's the thing,
Hmm.
Farron missed is my only childness. I need to feel special. I need this I need to be the center
Yeah.
of this moment. I want you to make it as big as possible. Call Beyonce. Can we get the Reed to come do it? Like,
Because
Yeah.
make
when
it massive. Take a second mortgage on your parents' house.
yeah, because when I think about the kid, her being an only child, and what she would like, just her about things, she's like, it's very her focused.
Yeah.
All the time, and I'm like, I
Absolutely.
should have had another one just because of this.
Absolutely.
Like,
No.
You chose this
Only
life.
children are
Oh
great.
wait,
this life.
Kendrick
Yeah.
also
Great.
only child.
Yeah,
Yeah,
only
both of
children
you
are great.
wouldn't.
So I need this moment to be about
Very
me.
true. I
Okay.
totally get that.
Yeah.
See, I
also
thought you
get
were going to say
very-
more about your anxiety, like just like, no, I'm not doing that because I just
still
wouldn't.
get that.
Yeah, because
But I
that's
still
how
want
I
it
feel.
to happen so I can get.
Yeah,
it
but
still
see-
happens, but I still was like, no. I want. Yeah, it's
I think it depends on your man,
I'll
man
deal.
too. Like I could definitely be like, you want to like just get married, and Tavis would be like, yeah, okay. Like he doesn't care. He's very chill.
Yeah.
You would have a different experience. Cortez would be like, what? Like you
Yeah,
just
he
go,
wants
you
to
just
do
go
that.
take
Yeah.
this
The
moment.
whole-
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna make it a huge
Yeah,
deal.
Cortez is gonna be upset that you try to
Yeah.
take his
Exactly.
moment.
Cortez
He'll
is
be the
gonna
one
try
that
to
would
like
do
rent
the
out the
one
beach or
up.
something.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
how you
Like,
just rent the whole
exactly.
beach,
Right,
Santa
right.
Monica's closed.
the whole city of is
Right.
closed.
Exactly.
And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think. I was like, I don't know if my man like is the romantic enough type to pull off a proposal, but he did really good on my birthday, so I don't know.
He
We'll see.
did.
He
He
did.
did.
He did. The surprise was lit. So.
Yes, and you cried.
Yeah, I always cry, girl. That ain't nothing special. I cry all the time.
I cry all the
I'm
time.
gonna start crying right now.
Stop.
No, your lashes gonna go off.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
your
make
face
sure-
is
I mean,
beat.
if
You
you're-
look so cute.
Thanks,
She
friend.
does.
I be trying to do the
I'm
stuff.
still gonna
with the
push her
food.
down, but she look cute.
You can't push. I'm taller than you.
What does that
So?
have to do with anything?
Go
Did
for
I
the
hit you first because
knees.
my arms are longer?
What? So you haven't.
You're
thought
not
about
even
this.
far enough away for that to even be an issue.
You are 5'7". This conversation is not for you. Or 5'6" or
I'm
5'5"
not-
or whatever's
5'7".
happening over there.
You know
Ooh,
what?
she was like, you will not.
You will not disrespect that 7. Okay, the 7.
Are you counting your hair?
You know what? No, with my hair, I'm probably like 5'10".
You're so tall, friend. You're like
Why
6'1"
do you think I
with the
went
hair.
buff?
Yeah, you're so tall.
Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
what do y'all think about like? Do you see this changing going forward? I know
No.
how we feel, but think about the generation Gen Z
Yeah.
is a lot
They
more.
different.
They are.
Well, I'm saying that because I'm also Southern. So Southern is like steeped in, tradition and that shit. It's going to be the kids I have under me, like my little cousins and shit, they not.
Yeah.
No. Now, living in LA, I think we'll see more progressive
Yeah.
stuff here because LA is just like whatever is new, we're doing it.
So you're saying
different
like
world.
even in the South, like things are still very.
Oh, super, super traditional. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay.
I wish I would tell my mom I'm going to propose.
I think for us not
Really?
being from
She'd
the
have a fit?
South,
Mom will have a heart attack.
yeah. I mean, even Midwest, like it's still there are very like
sure.
defined, but like we've been here long enough, so it's like it's a different mindset, different
sure.
energy.
Yeah.
So we're able to see like
Our gender roles, they fluctuate a little bit from what's
Yeah.
traditional.
in the end, it's about what you and the other person want. Like,
Yeah, ultimately.
'Cause
because
It's
y'all the
like-
ones in it. I mean,
Exactly. That's true.
I ain't gotta live here.
I ain't gotta live
Yeah.
here.
My ass home.
I don't know. So
There's somebody for everybody.
I feel like maybe it's not a bad thing. I just know just my personality and my upbringing and all that stuff. Just it would not allow. But just thinking, just ahead to the future and whether or not we're going to see more women proposing, and even more specifically because every time I looked this up, I only saw white women doing it. Like
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was
really?
the
For
only
sure.
documented
the videos
thing
I saw were all
that I.
black women, actually.
Really?
The ones I was referencing, yeah, they were black women.
Jesus, send them to me because I was like, "Are we not doing this?" Like
No,
because
they're
it just
black
seemed
I don't
like
think we
know.
should. I don't think we should. Women do. Even in talking to all of y'all, and we love our men, we do. But we do so much. Like just day to day, making sure everyone's okay, emotionally, all of that shit. Like we do so much. Why are we dying to take on one more thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no,
Okay.
I don't need
Because-
to take
but
something. If anything, make them do other
It's the
shit.
whole like women empowerment. Don't let a man choose when this is going to happen for you. If this is what you want, then go get it. It's two sides to that coin.
also-
But it's not married at
just
first
fucking
sight.
say
Just because
no.
I said, yeah, we don't have to get married right now. I can still be like, yeah, we can do this. Thank you for proposing. I feel special. I'm glad you want to
say
spend
thank
your
you.
life with me. And it could be another 5 years before it actually happens if
Exactly.
I'm not actually ready. Because there's no saying no and then going back to be a boyfriend, girlfriend. So like, now that this has happened, we got to make a plan to do something. But I don't know. I don't feel like it's empowering
Yeah,
to
I
take
agree.
to be like, oh, I'm gonna get down on one knee. Like you already get on your knees. Doing that shit and buying you a ring. Although that
Oh my
would be the
God.
great time to ask somebody to marry you.
Always.
That's an
yes.
instant yes. That's an
Maybe
instant
no
yes.
later.
Well, that's
Would
the
you
worst time.
propose with a cock ring instead?
No, I don't like the. That's not what this podcast is about. That's not what this podcast is about. I would
Put a pin
not
in
do
it.
that. Yeah, we'll put a pin in that. Next topic. Cock rings.
pin in it.
Yes or no?
I think
Do you or do you not?
the empowerment part of it can come from the woman feeling like she does not have to say yes. I think that's
Yeah,
the
for
empowering
sure.
part. So it doesn't have to be that you propose to the man. It could be don't feel like you have to say yes.
Yeah.
That's also empowering.
You do
know?
not.
And I
You
think once
fucking
you
don't, and it does
even
make you
once-
feel like you have to say yes.
For sure. And even once you take the ring, like after that, everything else is pretty much on you. Like the wedding, all that shit. We are usually the ones who like want certain things. They just be like, yeah, tell me where to be, what to wear, and what you need from me, and how much it's gonna cost. You know what I mean? Usually it's like gender role specific. Men are typically very like not involved with that whole process.
Not the whole.
Yeah.
I mean,
Some
I've
of it.
never had one, so I can't speak to that. I
mean,
just know what I'm
everyone's
used to
different,
seeing.
but,
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just in wrapping up, just back to the whole like, I just feel like women are getting mixed signals on it. And at the end of the day, follow your heart, do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's your life. But it's on one hand, it's like be empowered and take the lead in a relationship. And then on the other hand, it's like a woman asking just makes it look like a woman is pushing marriage on a man. Is never seen as a man pushing marriage on a woman. It's
Yeah,
always
that's true.
she's pushing it on him if she asks. And so just the kind of the stigma around it and why women aren't doing it is because I ain't trying to force it. If he want it, then he can say
Yeah.
something, which is ultimately
sure.
how I felt.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're serious about this, because we, played that whole friends with benefits dance for years, it was like,
Come on,
and-
benefits. My friend's
yeah,
nasty.
But typically, like historically speaking, usually it's based on what the other person wants. Typically, men want the more physical type of side of things, and typically women want like the marriage and the
security,
all of that. So
companionship.
I feel like women hold the key to the physical part because the man wants the woman, and then the guy typically holds the key to marriage because she wants the marriage, but she need him.
My household is all backed up, all messed up. Jesus. 'Cause I be the one with the physical. I be like, nah, you want to get married? Not right now, but like, drop them draws. That was good.
Bust it open.
Bust it open. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's yeah. So
I want to be the big spoon.
I can't.
Oh my goodness.
she's like reverse cowgirl, but you're on top.
Oh my God. No. I
Oh
can't.
my god, that's stupid. But also,
I was trying to picture it.
Yeah, me
I was
too.
trying to
Me
get
too.
it.
I was like, oh,
I was
okay.
like, but wait.
That sounds painful
Sounds
for
like-
him, though. Sounds like a lot of bending.
Crushed.
You gonna get
Anyway,
crushed. Yeah, you would die.
Crush.
Move on.
You would die.
Kendra would straight up pass
Yeah.
away.
Put a pin in that.
yeah. But I don't know. I
You
just
find Kendra with a death grip like.
what the fuck just happened? Oh,
my
my
God.
I moved my
god.
headphones. That was.
I hate y'all. Oh my goodness. But yes, I like hearing the different points of I love y'all. Okay. I do want to just read just to see if it changes anyone's heart towards
Jen looking like it's not.
It's already a no.
It's a no for me, dog.
Try it. I want you to.
you have to try it.
When she said the
Don't
topic, I was like,
knock
no.
it till
Next.
you try
Like,
it.
yeah, what? Yeah, no. Next topic.
It's funny though that I feel like for the most part our generation of women feel this way about it. Like, nope.
We're like the last one, I think.
Do you
Yeah.
think you think would? Oh,
I would
do
not
you
be
think the kid would?
surprised. I have been making mental notes of the times when you've said it because you've said it multiple times.
That's my friend.
But anyway, so I would not be surprised if she did. So right now she is still just the person she is right now at the moment. If she was an adult in this person, she probably wouldn't. But just like her trajectory, I can see her doing that and it just being like, okay, how can I help? And that's just it.
The kid is also attracted to very effeminate men, so I feel that.
Yes. Yes, she is. Which, I mean, part of it is like, oh, that's sweet and innocent because at her age group, they lack the facial hair.
Yeah, they're like non-threatening.
Yeah.
They're, but
yeah.
but just like, I don't know. Her whole thing right now is very, very different than the way
I feel like
I grew up in my own interest. Like, I just didn't expect it.
That generation looks at us like we look at like, what's the generation before baby boomers? I forgot. Anyway,
I don't know. Older
but like
than baby
that,
boomers?
like
The elderly.
sure, but like how we see like the 20s, 30s, 40s is like so just like we could never live in that. I could never be in that type of society. I feel like that's how they see us.
Oh, yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah.
It is. We're the old people now.
I don't know who the fuck us.
I knew she was going to say that. I was watching her
Those
face.
over 30
I'm not over
and
30.
30
and up.
I'm not over anything.
30 and up.
30. Well, you're over 20, bitch. You're over 25 too.
And you're over 35 too.
That's okay.
Let's say.
And still fly.
That's right. You better get it, auntie.
Not auntie.
Eric's always like, you look like somebody's auntie. I'm like, I am somebody's auntie.
Oh, she
I am
clicked
also
on.
somebody's
Okay.
auntie.
She
Flashback.
clicked
Flashback.
on.
Right.
I'm like, so
I am officially
Oh my
to
God.
somebody's auntie.
it's fun to be an auntie.
Where are these fucking
Yeah, because you don't have
stars?
to give birth to them and you just give them back when you're done with it.
With it.
With it. The disrespect. The sheer disrespect.
It's
she has.
boundless disrespect on the children.
Where is it? I lost it, you guys.
That's not true. I'm very nice to them when they're in their faces.
Yeah, you're fun.
Yeah.
You just don't like one of them. Right? You don't want kids.
Probably adopt one. Like I was adopted, so I probably adopt a kid. You roll up to, I don't know, the baby pound, pick one
Okay.
out. That one. Take it home,
done.
put it in
You,
shopping
come
cart.
with me.
Boom.
I
They be
was
like,
lost at baby
the
pound.
baby pound. They're jumping at the gate. You just pluck one. Take it home. Now I got a kid. Boop. Boop. That's what happened to me. I was at a baby pound.
You was at a baby pound?
That's what she
I was at a
said.
baby
She
pound.
keeps saying it.
I hate her. So real quick, I just want to share this story real quick. So this person, this is
Well, I
kinda
cannot post
ridiculous.
this. My mom is not gonna find that funny.
We were drunk and on a cruise with a bunch of our friends. We've been dating for what felt like forever, 4 years. And one night on the cruise, I got down on a knee and said, "Marry me." All of our friends went crazy. Everyone thought it was a joke. It was, but it also was not. 2 weeks post-cruise, he got on one knee and asked me to.
Did they not
So,
have a conversation?
It seems like I don't
Did he
know.
answer her when she?
I don't because it seemed like a joke, and so but maybe he just took that as his cue to like, oh, this is where we are in this relationship.
I have
So-
the same question Jen has. Like, was he like, girl, you crazy, get up.
I
Yeah,
feel like
like-
that's probably what happened, but also somebody got to bring this up. Like on the flight home, like, hey,
2 weeks.
So when you said that thing, what did you do?
right, right.
What?
Did you mean it? I feel like maybe that conversation happened and it was just left
And then
out
he
of
was
her
like, okay,
story.
cool.
2
Yes.
weeks.
That's kind of
Like you're like,
the
yeah,
whole thing
you
is
wouldn't have
odd.
waited that
That
long.
sounds like a scramble to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. 2 weeks. Like, every time you bring in the groceries, I'm like, so.
Like,
right. You used to, every time you see him bend down to do anything, tying his shoe like
I've been waiting. Oh, no. Okay. Finally.
right. Finally,
Randomly
no hit him with that. Finally,
Finally.
just burst into tears because he bent down to pick up something.
Well, I just don't get why you like want to marry someone that doesn't want to marry you. I don't
Right.
know.
I mean, you don't know that they don't want it.
you should
Well,
know.
I
The
don't,
man-
I guess
the woman
I
doesn't
don't
know
the man doesn't want it.
understand pressuring someone to marry you, whether they want it or not. Is like I don't get that pressure. Like if I
Yeah.
have to pressure you to do it, then
Yeah.
you can go ahead and keep that.
You don't need to. It can't be that hard.
Right.
It can. It needs to be your decision. I'm not gonna sit up here and fucking beg you to marry me.
Right.
I was not on Eric's back. If anything, my family was a little bit, give him a little pressure. But I used to say shit to him about getting married.
Yeah,
or
no,
like,
me either. I was like, I'm in no hurry. Nothing's
Yeah.
going to change. We already live together.
Yeah. Like
We
if
didn't
on the same
get
page.
pressure until after we got engaged, and it was like, when are you gonna do it? When are you gonna do it? Where are you gonna do it? Where are you gonna be?
Jesus.
We want to be there. Everyone wants to
How
be
long
there.
were
When are you
you
gonna do it? And it's like
engaged?
literal. It was a week before my first argument with my mother over my engagement, and not over the engagement, over the wedding. And it's like, lady, I'm just getting used to the fact that there's a ring on my hand.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot.
Yeah, it's a big change.
It was
It is.
a
Even in
literal
bathrooms
week
and
before
stuff,
she called
like,
me
get
like
used to it.
flipping out.
Really?
Yes.
I was literally engaged for I think 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a week.
that's
So
fine.
we got
and I was
engaged.
okay with it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been together, Jesus, like, what, 7 years? So I'm like, I mean,
Yeah.
if we can.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like when you decide, you decide.
Yeah.
And it's a thing. But
Yeah.
before then, it's just like, okay.
Mostly just for the tax breaks. I mean, I'm be honest. That's why I was like, oh, there are financial benefits. Now we're talking. Let's talk to me more
There's
about
financial
that.
benefits to having kids too.
Sure is.
Ooh,
I said
she
adopt,
right. She right.
but there's no
Plants don't
financial
get
benefits
taxes.
to stretching
What
out
age
my
group would you
vagina.
adopt?
No offense, I'm sure they're very lovely.
I'm sure it's lovely.
I had C-sections.
That's a real one. That's right.
Oh.
Keep that
Not,
hoo-ha
not,
right.
not by choice, but I'm just saying, like, I had C-section. So I don't know the pain of childbirth in that way.
God bless you, girl.
I do.
You better keep it right and tight. That's why you still married. I know that's right.
I fucking
Okay.
hate you. Anyway, yes, this was great. But I want to go through everybody and everybody tell me, us, and the people where to find you, all those things. Jenny from the block.
Hi. Where do I look? Do I look at you? Or do I look over here?
Look there.
Oh.
An hour and 7 minutes.
I know.
in.
I've been looking at you the whole time, though. So
Yeah, I've been looking this way.
Yeah, I've
Kendra.
been looking, but I didn't. I should have probably asked earlier.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's fine. This is also audio, so it's fine.
Okay. Touche. You can find me on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Real Talk with Jen. I talk about life, wife life. I give advice, good vibes, positive energy. I think we all could use some positive energy. So I'm always just trying to give good vibes and laugh and just be my damn self. That's basically it. So Real Talk with Jen on YouTube and Real Talk with Jen 22 on Instagram. So check me out.
Great. Ayo.
Please send Jen dick pics.
Do not.
Prior to recording, Jen said she's never gotten them. So please just send her one or two.
And I didn't say that to solicit. I was
not.
just saying that no one DMs me. Like I don't get
Send
like
Jen
sexy
dicks.
DMs. Do not send me fucking dick pics and disrupt my household. Do not listen to this evil
All you
bitch.
have to do is delete them at the end of the day.
Right.
Because
They
thanks
gonna
to
I don't
Ayo,
open it.
don't be surprised.
I'm gonna forward them
But-
all to you. I'm
Right.
Oh no! I
I'm
get
a matter of
dicks.
fact, I'm gonna send it to your boyfriend.
Oh no! Have to see dicks.
I'm gonna send it to him.
I don't care about any of that.
Damn it! I'll think of something.
You send childbirth videos.
Right.
Send Ayo childbirth videos.
Send them kids. Send them
Exactly.
kids.
I don't, girl. I have a Facebook. I see everybody ugly as kids all the time.
No, I mean physically.
Oh, not if you
You
want
just
them
gonna
back.
come home to UPS boxes on a porch
Wayfair
with kids
boxes.
in it. With kids in it,
Yeah.
though. Don't say Wayfair.
Wayfair.
Stop.
Messy ass.
Allegedly.
Right. But Ayo, tell the folks where to find you.
You can find me at Chef Ayo Cherry. I am also on Tasty. Please go check out my BuzzFeed videos. I'm so much more professional there than this. I am also
She is like night and day.
I am also on the Shade Room show, The Shady Brunch, and I competed against some very talented chefs. I was also on Food Network Supermarket Stakeout, and I won. So
Yeah,
it's
superstar.
Yes.
yes, so you can go check out all my food things. Again, if you're looking to book, I am much more professional than I am here. These are my friends. Please don't judge
She
me.
is.
Thank you.
She really is.
I am Close with KG on everything.
Close with a K.
KLOSE. Yes, Close with K. With KG, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook is my actual name probably, but that's not important. Instagram and YouTube is it. Close with KG.
Yes.
And
What's
hit me
up?
up.
And
Next time
you
these
didn't
houses.
say, I know, oh yeah, I'm about to say, tell them what it is.
Close
with
with KG.
She's
So I'm a
realtor.
real estate agent here in California, Southern California. So if you are looking to buy or sell,
Hit her up.
Right. She got me my bungalow.
And she takes me to see houses I can't afford. It's great.
We can all dream, friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm not going to stop.
Absolutely not.
Kendra don't mind. She's like, I want to see the inside of it, too.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Ain't nobody selling their house with Kendra now.
Right. You
This
just
bitch
wanna
just bringing
look
her
at
friends.
Serious
goodness.
buyers only.
Right. Don't sit up here and waste my time now.
Anyway, so yes, thanks for watching another episode of More to the Story. Send us your disturbing DMs at more to the story podcast at gmail.com. In addition to topics that you're interested in that you want us to talk about, to tackle. You guys are doing really good. I'm really liking the topics that I'm receiving. So that's more to the story podcast at gmail.com. Thanks.
Gang, 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 gang.